He nervously cleared his throat, then seemed to freeze up. After a few seconds of dead air, he instructed me to be good and just try, you know, stay out of her way. I nodded my head, trying to take in one last scent of his fragrance. As if to say something to ease my fear, by reflux, he ended with, "One of these days, Tiger, I'm gonna..." I didn't have the strength to reassure him with a false smile. I just wanted I just wanted to shrink myself and hide inside his shirt pocket. I fumed because Father hadn't reached down and pushed that button to open the car door and simply take me away. But as weak as I thought Father was, so was I. I could have done something. I could have opened the passenger back door back by the hotel. I imagined bursting from the car and fleeing down the street, using the sheets of rain as cover before turning into some seedy, darkened back alley. I'd hide in a wooden crate until the coast was clear. I could have lived among the homeless. Anything was better than surviving in the basement. Even as I sulked to myself, to be perfectly honest, I barely had enough backbone to conjure a fantasy. All in all, I was pathetic. And I admitted 30 plus years later, I still was. As I stood staring down at the cove, I noticed my right hand beginning to tremble. Not wanting to deal with yet another problem in front of me, I dismissed the terror. Still wallowing in my own well of minute, I thought of how by protecting my own skin I had somehow turned my back on others. Immediately I thought of my brothers. The afternoon after my rescue, when I was made a ward of the court, was bittersweet. I was free of Mother, but it came at a price. After the hearing, my social worker, Ms. Gold, walked me to her brown Chevette, and I was in the perfect position to see Mother and my brothers heading to the car. For a split second, I thought I caught a glance from Stan and Ron, a secret message that only they could give me. In less than a blink of an eye, it was gone. But their hunched shoulders made their silence scream. With my hand wrapped around my savior's slender, gentle fingers, it hit me. I was free. But they still had to live with Mother. I looked up to Miss Gold, as if to ask about my brother's safety. But the words didn't come. As Mother's ancient silver station wagon chugged away, I concentrated on my brothers, as if to give them a protective prayer and let them know how sorry I was about everything. The lies, the sadness, the constant, immeasurable pain. Even after the Chevy disappeared from view, I could still hear its distinctive echo. As if I had received a punch to my chest, I fought to breathe. By being saved, I had left my brothers to endure Mother's rage and demons. Now they were it. By solely protecting my own hide, I had in fact left behind my own family, whom I still longed for and loved. I had abandoned them. As a middle-aged adult standing alone on the hill, as much as I hated to admit it, for all my righteousness and my supposed grandiose deeds, I had done more than my fair share of desertion.